My therapist said I was exaggerating about my childhood. A week later, my mother called her office demanding to know why I was telling strangers what she did. I stared at Dr. Chen across the room, waiting for her to explain. She looked uncomfortable. Your mother called yesterday. She was very upset. What did she say? She accused me of encouraging you to fabricate stories about her. She demanded I stop seeing you. My stomach dropped. I hadn't told my mother I was in therapy. I hadn't spoken to her in 6 months. How did she even get your number? Dr. Chen hesitated. She said she found my card in your apartment when she stopped by. I felt cold. She broke into my apartment. That's when it hit me. The week before, I'd come home to find things slightly off. A drawer not fully closed. My mail moved. My journal, the one where I'd been writing everything down, was on my desk instead of in my nightstand where I always kept it. I thought I was being paranoid. That's what she always told me I was. Dr. Chen leaned forward. I need to ask, the things you told me about your childhood, the locked closets, the withheld meals, the public humiliation, were you exaggerating? No, I said quietly. Then I owe you an apology. When you first described it, I thought maybe you were misremembering. Trauma can distort memories. Some patients catastrophize their past. But now I've heard your mother's voice. She paused. The way she spoke to me, the rage, the control, that panic at losing her narrative, it confirmed everything you said. I felt something break open in my chest. For 3 months, I'd been sitting in this office wondering if I was crazy, if I'd made it all worse in my head. What exactly did she say to you? I asked. Dr. Chen pulled out her notes. She called you a liar, said you'd always been dramatic, always seeking attention. She told me I was enabling your delusions, and that she'd report me to the licensing board if I continued treating you. That sounds like her. She also said, Dr. Chen looked at me carefully. She said she'd done everything for you, that you were an ungrateful child who invented problems for sympathy. I laughed, but it came out bitter. When I was 8, I told my teacher I was hungry because mom forgot to pack my lunch. She picked me up early that day, smiling at the teacher, then didn't speak to me for 3 days. She made my meals, put them on the table, but wouldn't look at me. I was 8 years old, sitting there crying, begging her to tell me what I did wrong. Dr. Chen wrote something down. And you remember that clearly? I remember all of it. The time she made me stand in the corner at my own birthday party because I'd opened a present wrong. The way she'd tell family members I was seeing a tutor when really I was locked in my room for talking back. How she convinced everyone I was just sensitive when I tried to tell them what was happening. Did anyone believe you? My aunt did. Once. I was 12 and I finally broke down and told her everything. She confronted my mother. I stopped. What happened? My mother cried. She was so good at crying. She told my aunt I'd been acting out, making up stories for attention, that she was at her wit's end, trying to help me. My aunt apologized to her, took her out for coffee to support her. And you? I learned to stop telling people. Dr. Chen set down her pen. Your mother calling me wasn't about protecting you. It was about protecting herself. She's afraid you're finally being believed. My mother called me that night. I almost didn't answer. How dare you? She hissed. Telling some stranger I abused you. I gave you everything. You gave me nothing but fear. You're ungrateful. I fed you. I clothed you. You locked me in the basement for talking back. You made me miss school because I embarrassed you. You told everyone I was lying when I tried to get help. Silence. Then quietly. You were difficult. You don't know how hard it was. If you were exaggerating, I said slowly, why did you break into my apartment? Why did you call my therapist? Why are you so desperate to control what I say? She hung up. Dr. Chen helped me file a police report for the break-in. We found scratches on my door lock where she'd forced it. My mother called the police herself 2 days later, claiming I was harassing her by spreading lies. The officer who took her call, he'd responded to a wellness check at our house when I was 14. A neighbor had called after hearing me scream. He remembered my mother's excuse back then. Just a dramatic child. He remembered my bruises too. Yesterday, I got a text from my younger brother. He's 16 now. Mom's freaking out. Says you're trying to ruin her life. Is it true? What she did to you? I sent him Dr. Chen's number. He responded an hour later. I think I need that number.